Crown Prince Moulay Hassan is set to take over as King of Morocco and become one of the richest royals in the world. Even though the young prince, who is only 20, has been raised to be a king, has already made a name for himself on the international stage as a royal to watch, and has lived a fairly luxurious life, there is a storm brewing under Morocco's calm surface. There are rumors that Prince Hassan is not yet ready to rule, and some people even wonder if there might be someone else who is more suited. People are worried about what would happen if Prince Hassan took the throne today, since his father, King Mohammed, is said to be going sicker. Isn't the prince important? Can he run the country? Why do some Moroccans worry about the part he will play in the future? Is it possible that he will get a lot sooner than we all think? Even though he is still young, the prince's father is a very well-liked king who is known for being polite and sure of himself. In 2018, when he was still a young teen, Prince Hassan started serving his country on his own. Before that, he went on diplomatic trips with his father, the king, when he was just 12 years old. In 2018, Prince Moulay Hassan went on stage to talk about his climate change meeting in Poland with his father. Even though the speech was praised for his emotion and clarity and showed that he was become more confident in his ability to speak in public, it was not his only accomplishment. Prince Hassan had given the world a glimpse of Morocco's crown prince, establishing himself as a future king to be respected and loved instead of just the son of a ruler. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell to stay updated on our daily videos. Since then, Moulay has taken on more and more royal tasks and responsibilities just like his father. He often represents his family and the monarch by going to events on diplomatic trips. People behind the scene and inside the royal walls are trying very hard to make the young prince look like he is aggressive and a man of the people. This is despite the fact that Prince Hassan has shown a strong interest in helping the country's social and economic growth. Simple things, like the prince not wanting to take a hand kiss while doing his official duties, have been seen as signs of humility and prove that he is the prince and he will one day rule the people. How then can those who are against his future reign or Winston find about a prince who seems to fit in so well with the people and who is liked both at home and abroad? You see, on the outside, the crown prince seems like a calm, confident, wealthy, but humble young man. But behind the scenes, there are rumors going around the country and the world that paint a very different pictures of the future master of Morocco. Hassan is known to get very angry, especially with people who aren't as important as him. Slowly, in 2017, a video of Prince Hassan yelling at a bodyguard for opening the king's car door leaked out. In 2019, there were rumors that the crown prince was so angry about a bad rodent carrot in Morocco that the governor had to start a public works campaign right away for fear of getting in trouble. In another story, the prince is said to have yelled at the rider for not calling him master with a second syllable during a horseback riding lesson. People said that he was angry because he was young, but those who backed the brand said that he would calm down because it was his duty to live in Greece. Others have said that because royals are watched so closely, it's almost impossible for them to never act in a seemly way. Prince Hassan and the Spring are good examples of this because they show that when someone is thrust onto the world stage, they need to be subordinate to someone else. I'm not sure that the prince will get over his anger though. Some people worry that Prince Hassan will be an oppressor who gets angry quickly and can't stand people who make him angry. Others worry that the prince won't have enough time to calm down before taking the throne. But why does it matter so much that the prince grows up fast and gets ready to be king? The health of the prince's father, King Mohammed, is said to be getting worse quickly, and people close to the royal family are said to have already started making plans for a smooth transition. Moroccans have been worried about King Mohammed's health for years, but they don't know much about it because the royal family is very secretive and has a lot of control over the media in the country. We don't know that, like his father, King Mohammed has a heart problems and had to have a heart operation in Paris in 2018. He has also had problems with his eyes in the past that have made it necessary for him to see a doctor. This has made people even more worried about the king or queen's death and put even more attention to the young prince. It also happens at the same time that the sovereign seems to be getting weaker at the few public events he has been to lately. Prince Hassan would not only rule the country, but he would also become one of the richest royals in France. Prince Hassan is thought by many to be the richest prince in the world. He has a net worth of more than $1.5 billion and is expected to get an extra $8 billion as a king. It is easy to see why the young royal family owns many houses in Morocco and around the world, including an €80 million palace in the center of Paris, and has access to a fleet of aircraft. From all of this, it's clear that Prince Hassan has always been in a pretty good condition. The prince went to Prince College, which let people in when a high-ranking prince started school there. Inside the royal house in Rabat is where the royal college was built. When he's not in school, he's known for traveling the world for both work and fun, and he always does it in style. The crown prince, who is known to be interested in flying, used the Gulfstream G650, which is one of the most powerful and expensive VIP airplanes in the world and is worth more than $67 million. It has an Israeli missile defense device called J-Music that is worth $20 million and seats 8 people. The young prince spends his free time on some of the most expensive ships in the world or at one of his family's many homes around the world. Hassan, his mother, and his younger sister paid $596,000 per week to rent a fancy yacht for a short trip in September 2019. You can see why a lot of people are worried that the 20-year-old might not be able to handle such a huge load, especially since he has to keep the family's wealth and lead the country. Will Prince Hassan put his job ahead of his anger and do what he needs to do? As the day of his rule gets closer, will he take on more and more responsibility? Will he live up the hopes and expectation of his father and the people of his country as king? Or will someone else, like his uncle Prince Rashid, become the next king of Morocco? That's it for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We post videos every week, so stay notified. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the following video.